I've been thinking about miracles a lot because I have been reading this book about Ram Dass's Guru Maharaji. And it's interesting because what we call a miracle is when something goes our way, even though we didn't expect it to. So this morning I was listening to another Ram Dass podcast, and he was talking about this time when the Maharaji went to one of the devotees' houses and said, "I'm hungry, feed us." And they had just cooked dinner and they only had enough for 4. They had just cooked enough for their family and they had no more food in the house and the stores were all closed. And the mom said, just go ahead and give them as much as they want. Maharaji will take care of it. Just keep the lid on the pot and don't look inside the pot. Just open the lid, scoop something out, and then put it back on. And don't worry about it. And sure enough, 20 people got fed with just that one little pot of vegetables. So that's a version of what we expect not happening. And we love it and we call it a miracle. But then there was another story of the Maharaji. Everyone came to him and said, "This friend is sick, this devotee is sick, come help him." And he said, "No, I'm not going." And they begged and begged and begged and begged. And finally he said, "Okay, send him this banana." And so they rushed the banana over to the guy and they fed it to him and he closed his eyes and died. Now, what they wanted to happen did not happen. So that story doesn't get put in the Book of Miracles. But how do we know? How do we know? How could it be that our way is the best way every single time? Have you ever had something that went not the way you wanted? And then you were like, oh, thank God. You know, maybe you had a crush on somebody and then it didn't work out and then they married your friend and it turned out it was like a really hard relationship. Or maybe you wanted to, win the lottery and then you saw somebody else win the lottery and they ended up having a lot of struggles as a result. For my case, I wanted to buy this house and I thought, oh, it's going to be so much fun and it's going to be this project and my whole life is going to be a fairy tale once I live in this house, and manifested it and I dreamed of myself waking up in the house, and then the house became this incredible, difficult, not very fun, not very happy experience. So what we expect or want is not always the best thing. Or I want to say not the best thing, but not always a pleasant experience. And what we don't want sometimes is, and then vice versa, right? And how do we know? Is it all random? Is it, some sort of master plan? Is there God experiencing all these different things and all of them are positive and there's no negative? Is it just chaos? Is it evolution? Is it karma? These are questions that don't have provable answers, but something that we can notice, which is what I like about the work of Byron Katie, is that when I am upset about things not going my way, I am upset. And when I'm okay about things not going my way, I am okay. So we really do have some measure of control over our experience of things, in the sense that, of course, immediately we're going to have our nervous system reaction. We're going to have our parts that get anxious. We're going to take care of them. That's what the work of Byron Katie is for, or parts work is for, coming into relationship with those things that we fear, or into relationship with the idea that ultimately we are not here to make anyone do anything. including ourselves, and that we can take really good care of ourselves no matter what's happening internally. I think I told this story recently, but there was another story of, and I think this came from Katie, of a prisoner going into solitary confinement. And the prisoner was screaming and screaming and screaming, "This is torture, this is torture." And then they brought the monk to the same cell. And the monk said, "Oh, thank you." Oh, it's starting to be fall and it's starting to get cooler. It's so nice. Okay, I love you.